Good afternoon, eco-disruptors. I'm Natalie Belunza from Bupa Dental Care.
And I'm Donna Kerr from BG UK Technology.
And you're watching the Climate Change and CO2 Reduction Show, only on Bupa Eco-Disruptive channel. On today's program, Newsflash. Bupa commits to reduce its carbon emissions by 40% by 2025 and to get to net zero by 2040.
Introducing EcoFi, the climate action advisory that specialises in helping companies minimise their environmental impact.
Tree App, the app that allows you to plant a tree for free every day in less than a minute.
And Upcycled Medical, the clothing range made from plastics found in the ocean.
Wow. So, Donna, our team only met 8 weeks ago. How does that even work?
It's been a bit of a whirlwind, to be honest, Nat. We have a great team with a really great mix of skills that really complement each other. We were very excited to get the Carbon Reduction Challenge, and using the Agile approach supported by the Eco-Disruptive team has been a massive help to getting to today.
Now, I'm sure you're all eager to find out about our first startup, so here's a clip from the EcoFi team.
Hey Bupa, what does sustainability mean to you?
Is it any of these?
Sustainability is much more than that. At EcoFi, we believe in creating a future we are proud of, a planet where our actions matter, making every impact count. Companies are our planet's largest polluters, and over 90% of these emissions come from activities that they struggle to count. These emissions are outside of their direct operations. For example, suppliers, investments, customers. These type of emissions are called Scope 3. This means companies are potentially leaving out 90% of their impact when commit to tackling climate change.
We can't allow this to happen. This is why we developed EcoFi Plus. It's a platform that brings a solution to this challenge by directly focusing on the entire value chain. Over the past year, it's won many awards, including the Lamborghini Future Fab Award and funding from Innovate UK. Our technology basically decodes what to do, where to do it, and how to do it.
Our sophisticated algorithm can grade all of Bupa's operations to identify high-impact areas. But its real potential here really comes from the fact that it can be used on Bupa's 8,000 suppliers and any other stakeholder in a way that is comparable, which really promotes collaboration and transparency. But EcoFi Plus goes a step further. It can also provide Bupa with tailored information on how employees, suppliers, and customers, or any other stakeholder on the platform, can really reduce their emissions and waste and improve their social impact based on their score. Because it can access any stakeholder really, EcoFi Plus has the ability to calculate Bupa's entire value chain emissions.
Taking action is about tackling the issue from its source, and it requires more than just offsetting. Based on Bupa's size and industry, we estimate that EcoFi Plus has the potential to avoid 128,000 tons of CO2 annually. Our vision is to provide you, Bupa, with the tools to become the sustainability leader and meet your target of zero emissions by 2040, this including Scope 3 emissions. Using EcoFi Plus will get you there. Vote for EcoFi and make a real impact.
Amazing. I can't believe what these guys have achieved already. Tackling Scope 3 emission is such a challenge for an organization like Bupa. And Donna, it's not easy finding a startup, is it?
It certainly isn't, Nat. We had to unashamedly mine all our contacts across our social media contacts, our work contacts, family, friends, and anyone who would listen, really. And these contacts, well, they put us in contact with their contacts. And after many, many conversations, we started getting the startups applied for the programme, as demonstrated by the wonderful EcoFi, and our next startup, the Tree App.
Saying that Earth's climate is now changing faster than at any point in the history of modern civilization.
According to a new report, experts say that we have until 2030 to avoid catastrophe.
Seems far from home. Not as much as you'd think. In 2019, 260,000 kilometers squared of trees were cut down. That's an area roughly the size of the United Kingdom, leading to over 8,000 species at risk of becoming extinct every year. Reforestation is crucial to fight climate change, but we identified 3 problems. People don't have the time, money, or know how to take action. It was time to change that.
Tree app enables anyone to plant trees every day under a minute. Over 50,000 people already trust Tree app to offset their footprint, including David Attenborough, who recently recognized our tree planting efforts.
So, how does it work? Users pick a location where they want to plant their tree across the world via the app. Then, a sustainable brand partner, vetted by our team, will advertise their product and mission, and in exchange, will sponsor your tree. Easy. An average of 4 trees a week planted will offset the average UK citizen's footprint. If every Bupa employee planted 4 trees a week, that would be over 100,000 trees planted and 500,000 metres squared reforested. Over a year, that would be millions of trees planted to grow your own Bupa forest, wherever you want. And we could even plant trees together. Bupa could plant a tree for every customer, every sale, or to celebrate employees' birthdays. Your forest could have the power to reverse deforestation. In Nepal, we plant fruit trees with woman-led groups in order to promote gender equality. And in Brazil, our seeds are gathered by a group of indigenous people. This work supports families in rural areas facing hardship as a result of deforestation.
We need to act now before it's too late to face the biggest threat of humankind, climate change. So join us on our mission today and start your impact with Tree app.
Gosh, this video gets me every time. I actually downloaded the app in May and I've already planted 39 trees. That's a reduction of 15% of my annual carbon emissions. You can even gift trees. I'll be doing that rather than sending Christmas cards going forward.
That's a really great idea. The sky really is the limit with the Tree app team. It's been great meeting all of these startups, but hasn't it been difficult to choose?
So difficult. I'm glad we managed as a team to work out a scoring system to get to the final 3. Of course, we wanted the chosen 3 startup to help with our efforts to reduce our carbon emissions, but it was also really important for those startups to share the same values that we have as Bupa. And Linda from Upcycled Medical certainly does.
Welcome to Upcycled Medical. We're a company that have decided to get involved in saving the environment and climate change by using plastic that's already floating about in the ocean and that's already in landfill. I became a partner of Sequel, that is a platform in Spain that incentivises their fishermen to go out, collect the waste, bring it back, and in turn we upcycle it into pellets and then turn it into yarn that creates our textile. By making that textile, we can make things like these scrubs that save 36% on carbon. Carbon is a big thing. I mean, it's between 36 and 77, to be quite honest with you, but we can't give you an exact figure over the 36 because it depends on the garment created. However, if we was to supply the whole of Bupa or any other medical industry, we would be saving tons upon tons of carbon, and it could actually turn back climate change. My passion is to do this project with Bupa, leading the way and saving the world.
Wow, that's impressive stuff. The impact for Bupa of using scrubs made from plastic is a real game changer. I think Linda's in talks with David Attenborough, isn't she now?
She is indeed, yes. So, Donna, what's next now?
Well, it's now up to our Bupa colleagues to decide which of our 3 great startups will make it through to the next stage.
Tough job, everyone. Sadly, there can only be one winner. But we know you'll make the right decision. So thank you for listening and see you again at the country final in November.